Hey, beer fans. My name's Steve Jaguar, and this is a Beer Native Beer Review live. I again am doing this live. I'm finding this very good on time. And today I've got a pretty awesome beer. But before, I never say this at the beginning, but I left the banner up just here that says, please subscribe to the channel or tell your friends or give me a thumbs up or do all the nice things. Ring the bell. I don't know what that means. That mean this. I mean, eventually when this video becomes processed and YouTube throws it out there to the world in about 24 hours, it seems to take, other people get to see it and they're good to learn about new beer. The other thing I'd like to say is that if you are watching this channel and it's before, let's say even December 24th, but ideally before December 1st, then the beer advent calendar is going to start. On the 1st, I am going to attempt to go through all 24 beers every day. I will have no idea what I'm getting. I won't get to do any prep. It'll be fun, right? A little bit higher pressure, but nevertheless entertaining for the viewers watching, which should be cool. If you're curious what my beer advent calendar actually is, let us take a look at that. There it is. Pretty cool, right? That's the Honest Brew one, and I think it's the, I bought it so long ago, I think it's the Imperial one, which means it might be on the bit of boozy, but that's Christmas, right? All right, let's bring it all back. All right. Today's beer is going to be one from Wylam Brewing. And I don't think I've done one. I've certainly had beers from Wylam, good beers, because they've been around since I think 2000. So there's been plenty of opportunity. That's when I moved to England. Hey, how about that? But I thought I would share this with you. Let's take a closer look here at Wylam. And I'm going to flip over and take a look at this homepage. Let's make me small and it big. Let me get rid of that banner. You don't want to see that banner. Oh, let's leave. I don't know how to get rid of a banner. Let's put that one up. There it is. Okay, let us make that bigger and me smaller. Is that the way? No, that's the way. No, that's the wrong way. We're going to get it right. There it is. Amazing. Check it out. Wylam Brewery. It is spectacular. I hadn't been to their page before, although I have their beer. And it is that building is real. That's not just scenery. Palace of Arts. The Palace of Arts is Wylam Brewery now. Live music, weddings, exhibitions, corporate events. Of course, the building's incredible. I went down to find the address. There's another, just an amazing, look at this. Yes, if you go look it up, it says it's closed just because their shop is closed. But Palace of Arts Exhibition Park, where is that? Let's take a look here. Here we are. People know where London is. Where's London? Well, it's way down here. Most people know where that is. All the good beers are coming from up north. Leeds, York. This is Newcastle. If we zoom in a little bit, you can get a better, Sunderland. Why don't you just show me where Newcastle is? I know you're there. Gateshead, getting there. Well, anyway, you get the idea. Newcastle upon Tyne. Thank you. There it is there. It's amazing. And it's not temporarily closed for you to order beer online. That is important. Plus, a lot of shops carry Wylam, so it doesn't really matter. If you want to learn a little bit more about Wylam, yes, there you go. The tap room is closed. There's another look at that incredible structure. I would love to have a brewery in that structure. Wouldn't that be awesome? At the Palace of Arts. So you can see the journey. It's 1929 Northeast Exhibition. And lots, when you hear exhibition, you tend to go, oh, so what happened to it afterwards? Because world exhibitions or even like Olympic villages, they tend to just become disused because they're not exactly building these things for longevity, or there's not going to be exhibitions every year there. So this is a fantastic reuse of an incredibly, what was previously nearly derelict old building. So yes, well done reusing an incredibly picturesque building that you'd almost want to get married at, certainly want to go and have a drink at. Brilliant. There you go. 2000. A 30-barrel microbrewery, the Palace of Arts Exhibition Park. But what is the beer? Let's shift gears. There it is. It's really small. I tried to make this bigger, and it just wouldn't. The Control Plus are trying to make it just doesn't want to do it. It's being responsive, which is not great sometimes. But a Summer of Drowning, the All Strata IPA, 7.3%. And It's got a lovely label. See the art on it? Again, let's blow it up a little bit so you can, wow. That is definitely big enough. And you can see the whole breakdown. Rather than me do this and rotate it and you go, I can't read it, Steve. You can read that. Anyone could read that. You can see everything that's inside it in multiple languages. That's pretty cool. But it's only got one hop, Strata T90. So there's not a lot of extra you can learn from it. It's 20 years of brewing anyway. And just check it out, though. It's kind of hard to tell, but I sort of don't care because it's really beautiful. All right, let's even leave that up as some art. We can drink that in as we drink in the beer. Really beautiful thing. So what do we know about Strata? Strata is an up-and-comer. Tropical, pineapple, grapefruit, citrus, all the things we really like about beer. But if you check out their description of it, and we'll see if maybe we can reduce that down, they dankadallic low notes. What does dankadallic even mean? What is that word? Who would ever want the word dank? That's like a dungeon, isn't it? That doesn't sound good. Associated with their beer. But dank is like the polite way of saying it's got a sort of like weed kind of thing going on. Like it's got a bit of a, rocking the ganj a little bit there. So we will see. I hope I'm not saying I hope it does. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, don't do a lot of drugs. Anyway, let's pop that open. Always dangerous doing this stuff over top of laptops and screens and stuff. This is my work area. This is where I do my real job. Last thing I want to have to explain to my IT team is, I need a new laptop because I dumped half a liter of all Strata IPA over top of it. That would go over badly, and it would be documented on YouTube, even worse, right? We do not want that. All right, let's go back full screen, or at least this screen. Groovy. All right. Actually, I'm going to go full screen. I like it there because it kind of leaves a little bit of the backdrop of the beer. Look at that, though. It's got a slight haze, bit of frost, nice head, frothy and bubbly, soft. I'm excited about that. I don't believe it says it's meant to be a New England IPA or have any of that in it, but I don't mind. Summer of Drowning. That's a pretty dark name for a beer. It kind of reminds me, about 3 years ago, I put it on my bucket list to do a triathlon. Like, I'm pretty good at cycling. I'm pretty good at running, but I never learned to swim. Hence the name right there. And I took swim lessons and it didn't really help. And I started off, so swimming lessons for a summer before this triathlon. And I finished second last in the swim part of the triathlon. Like, it didn't take effect at all. That was my summer of drowning, essentially. So this is near and dear to my heart. Let's give it a smell. Are we going to get any dank? It's funny, if you've not smelled what cannabis smells like, there's a sweetness to it. Very much unlike tobacco, which smells like horrible, it has this sort of funky awfulness to it. My impression, anyway. Cannabis has this odd weirdness, and you can get that completely. Flipping weird. And if you watch my shows, if they say it's going to taste like something or smell like something, and it doesn't. I look forward to calling that out. But I'm getting it. Very odd, mixed with some tropical. All right, let's taste it. Whoa! Wow! I feel like I'm drinking weed. That is so strong. That is that's up there with, I don't know how to describe it. If somebody can make a strawberry taste like chocolate, you wouldn't believe it until you actually tried it. This is crazy. If you like weed, you will love this. I'm kind of indifferent on it. Like, it's all right. It's better than anything else that is lit up and inhaled. But wow, That blows my mind. Okay, let's do it again, because like that was so strong that it'll be gone hopefully on the second, or it'll be deadened on the second sip. Yeah, oh my God. All right. And good evening, Mersey Beers. Welcome back. Thank you again for attending. Yeah. Personal experience at destroying laptops. I'm actually recovering a laptop while I'm using this one. There's one just here that I am trying to recover. It's a Windows laptop, and I'm doing this on a Mac. All right. I'm going to score this up, because before I have this feeling it's going to go to my head. I don't think so. It's worth, making clear this is not a CBD infused beer. It is. Let's make that clear. Let's just. No, they would have to write that. This just is. It's super dank, super cannabis, and tropical. Not so much grapefruit, but tropical, pineapple. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so the art has got to get points, right? If I back out again and put into big mode and smash up this beauty, I mean, it's pretty special, right? That remove the label where it says "A Summer of Drowning," or even leave it there. And that's like gallery worthy. I don't know. I really should have designed by Real Eyes. There we go. I'm glad I found that. real-eyes.co.uk. You can go check out some of their other work. I'll do that straight after this. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 on art. And I'm going to give it on packaging. It's just a can, so it's going to get a 7. We're at 7 already. In terms of uniqueness, I like single hop variety. And I think they did a pretty killer job. It's accurate. It's not like it's not going to be inaccurate unless they snuck another hop in, right? So there's not really a competition on accuracy. It's kind of unique. I'm going to go 7, 14. And now I think I'm going to throw in, do I like it? I might need to finish it to really decide that. But starting at 14, I think I'm going to go 8, because I do like it. Like, there was a time, let me tell you, way back in the day, when I lived in Canada, and I tell you, in Canada, obtaining recreational pharmaceuticals is relatively easy and inexpensive. So it casts my mind back. Like, I don't really like smoking things, but it's kind of neat. I'm going to go 8. So 14 plus 8, that's not too bad. That's 22. It's going to creep up to probably a 3.75 when I throw it on Untapped, when I get around to it. I still haven't done yesterday's, I don't believe. But that's awesome. What I really liked about this the most, of all the single hop variety ones, this has been the most unique experience. This has been really quite cool. I'm going to go start looking for more single hop Strata ones. If you know of any, please pop it into the comments, throw it into the live chat. Mersey Beers, if you know of one. And non-CBD infused, just straight up Strata, that'd be awesome. I'll order one. That's awesome. So cool. In other news, though, before I end this podcast, this is a video cast. Oh, this just got delivered, so maybe this will be an episode. The latest from Northern Monk subscription, which is always exciting. I haven't even looked inside. So if you're curious about those, I do have an unboxing of Northern Monk. But for now, it's all about Wylam Brewing and their kind of weird, dank, all Strata, Summer of Drowning IPA. Solid 3.75. And please subscribe, tell your friends, and do what Mersey Beers does and watch all the shows. Thank you very much for watching live. Thank you for watching after the fact. My name is Steve Jaguar. Keep drinking awesome beer.